aircraft today. Of course, the aircraft, the Mustang, the fighter with the 7 league boots. I think apart from all its World War II work, it was made famous in Empire of the Sun with that fabulous slow flying sequence at low level. Actually first flew in 1940, powered by the Allison engine, but it wasn't until it received the Rolls-Royce Merlin that it actually hit its straps.
This is another aircraft that very nearly wasn't. The RAF sent some boys over to buy some P-40s, and they couldn't actually get them in time, so Dutch Kengelberger actually said, I can build you one, a new aircraft, in a lot less time.
He actually said that they could build it in the same time that it would take up to tool up for the P-40.
Exactly.
But he said that much better aeroplane. And of course 149 days later it actually flew on a brand new aircraft, absolutely streamlined to perfection with a beautiful laminar flow wing which actually made the aircraft. Of course ordered by the RAF as the Mustang 1. There were about 300 of those ordered as the Allison. But when they came over, the Rolls-Royce guys thought, yeah, we can do better with this, so they fiddled with it and put the Merlin in, and we have the aircraft you see now.
Well, it was Ronnie Harker who was later to become a son of New Zealand, I think. He actually came over here and spent the rest of his life over here. He was a senior British test pilot for Rolls-Royce, and he flew the P-51, was convinced that if the Allison engine was replaced by a Merlin, the aircraft would be transformed. And he pushed hard for a test aircraft to be re-equipped with a Merlin, and suddenly the legend was born. Top speed went up from 390 to 440 miles an hour, and the range increased from 450 miles to 2,000 miles with drop tanks, and that's what made it the game changer. Came into the war, they flooded the east of England with B-17 flying fortresses, and they were convinced that the flying fort didn't need any escort. They had guns sticking out every opening of the aircraft, but it took about 3 days for the Luftwaffe pilots to figure out where to hit the B-17s, and suddenly massive quantities of B-17 flying fortresses were downed as they lacked the long-range fighter cover for raids over the German heartland. The Yanks thought that no German fighter could get through, and they were wrong.
Of course, there starts the legend of the fighter with the 7 league boots.
That's right. This became the only aircraft that could credibly escort the B-17 fleets going out to strike deep into the heart of Germany. And of course the other thing that they did was they sent some of these aircraft out, say 20-30 minutes previous to the big strike, to engage